Hi, my name is Dr. Mattel. You may know me from such educational films as He-Man Pulls a Hammy, Barbie Breaks a Nail, or even Ken Gets a Colonoscopy. Today we want to discuss skin cancer risks. Blondie decided she wanted to come in and discuss her own risks of skin cancer in regards to using tanning beds. So here's the question I pose to you. In young female patients, does regular use from tanning beds increase the risk for malignant melanoma? Let us begin.
Hi, Dr. Mattel. How is your day going?
Oh, I'm good. I was wondering if I was going to see you today.
Yeah, my parents are bugging, and I wanted to come in and get your opinion so that I could calm them down.
I have a little pull with your parents. What is it about?
Well, I like to go tanning. You know, like at a salon. I like the way it makes my skin look, and that makes me feel better about my appearance. You know, and my parents think it is bad for my health.
I see. Okay, Blondie, this is a pretty important topic. Do you know what malignant melanoma is? Or any other kind of skin cancer?
Cancer? Why are you going straight to the cancer talk?
Because I've been taking care of your family for a long time, and I care about your health and want you to know all the information so you can make an educated decision. I'm not saying you have cancer. I want to talk about the risks of cancer. Okay? Okay, so there's a study I like to refer to concerning this topic. I'm a nurse practitioner, so this one really interested me. It's about a study that followed about 73,000 nurses for nearly 20 years to see what their risks and outcomes were in regards to tanning bed use from 1989 to 2009. Would you like to know what they found out with this study?
It's probably not going to make me happy.
Well, let's see what we can do about that. So when I talk about skin cancer, I'm talking about basal cell carcinoma, squamous cell carcinoma, and malignant melanoma. I don't want these terms to scare you. The basal cell is the most common. It is the malignant melanoma I really want to talk about. If malignant melanoma is not found early, it becomes difficult to treat and can be fatal because it has a tendency to spread.
So what is my risk of getting cancer?
Okay, so this study found out of the 73,494 female nurses, 5,506 were diagnosed with basal cell carcinoma, 403 with squamous cell carcinoma, and 349 with melanoma. The main question is regarding tanning bed use during high school and college years, and then between 25 and 35 years old. Then there are other risks, like the UV index where you live, family history, and other genetic factors.
UV index? What's that?
The UV index tells you about when the most harmful UV rays occur where you live. Utah actually has a high UV index due to a bunch of different factors, like our elevation, snow and ice reflective properties, and you can't forget about water. Are you still with me?
Yes.
Okay, so one of the risk factors was based on how many times a year the tanning bed was frequented. The use of 4 times a year increased their risk of skin cancer by 15%. When you factor in other exposure to sun in our state, the risk increases. Did you know that Utah has the highest rate of incidence of melanoma per year in the country? Higher than California, Arizona, Hawaii, and Florida. You know, the sunny states. It's nearly 32 people per 100,000 here in Utah that get melanoma. The CDC also confirms that Utah is among the nation's highest for new cases of melanoma. They actually have their number at 34.6 per 100,000 people. and 3.7 deaths per 100,000 people due to melanoma.
Ugh. Well, what about the rest of the country?
Well, the most recent data for the US is from 2012. So 67,753 people in the United States were diagnosed with melanomas of the skin, including 39,673 men and 28,080 women. 9,251 people in the United States died from melanomas of the skin, including 6,013 men and 3,238 women. That's from the CDC.
Well, why do so many men get it and not as many women?
Blondie, let's face it, men have been trying to outdo women ever since the beginning of time.
So which is worse, being a nurse or living in Utah for getting skin cancer?
Well, it's not quite that simple. The study just took a grand total and then broke everything down into charts to show risks and ratios. You know, like the number of times, such as 2 to 3 times per year, 4 to 5 times per year, or over 6 times per year. Each time that number goes up, the risk goes higher. The Utah information from the CDC is new cases per year. That's why they look so different, because the information from the study would indicate nurses are more likely to get skin cancer.
Well, I don't want to look like a ghost, so what can I do?
Blondie, some sun is good for you. It helps your skin produce vitamin D, which is important for calcium absorption and bone growth. So going out without any sunblock and just shorts and a tank top for, say, 10 to 15 minutes during midday helps you get the vitamin D you need. After that, it is important to protect your skin. If you are set on the bronze color of your skin, spray tanning is a very popular method now and much safer for your skin. What other questions do you have for me?
So you're saying I can go out sometimes 10 to 15 minutes per day without anything on, I mean except for a little bit of clothing, to get a little sun, which is healthy, and I can do that every day.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
And if I want to get color right now, spray tanning is not a bad idea?
I was spray tanned yesterday. Look at me now.
Thanks, Dr. Mattel. You've been a great help.